Hey, loser! I have some news for you.
Sorry, it'll have to wait. I'm at work right now. I'll message you when I get off.
I'm messaging you now because I want to tell you now. If you don't have time, make time. Do I make myself clear? I have urgent business to discuss with you. Reply immediately.
Didn't I just tell you I'm at work? Give me a break for once, damn it. Like I said, I'll message you later.
Huh? But you're responding to my messages, lol?
I dipped out for a few minutes because I saw you said you had urgent business. Go on then, what is it?
Who do you think you're talking to? Correct your attitude at once. You should treat your family with more respect.
I do. Why do you think I work so hard? Why do you think I put in all these hours in at the office? For fun?
You working hard? I've never heard anything so laughable. Got any more jokes? If you were working hard, you'd be making more money. You've got some nerve to pretend to be working hard when you bring in as little as you do. You call yourself the breadwinner? I bet there are homeless people who make more than you. Whatever. I messaged to let you know me and Millie will be going to a beauty salon starting next week.
Huh? A beauty salon?
That's right. There's a new one that just opened up in the neighborhood last month. They've got a great reputation and seem to be really popular. All of the moms in the neighborhood are going. I've got some dry patches of skin that have been playing on my mind lately. It's perfect timing.
Your dry skin is one thing, but why the hell does Millie need to go to a beauty salon? She's still in high school.
Are you a complete idiot? Or just a misogynist? The earlier a girl starts thinking about skincare, the better. You can never be too young. It's a lifetime investment. You're her father, for crying out loud. You should be more interested in your daughter's future.
That's not the point. Anyway, how much is it gonna cost?
$25,000 per month.
What? $2,500 per month? How?
Why are you so surprised, lol? That's the normal price. Oh, I mean $25,000 each, of course. $5,000 for the both of us.
You gotta be kidding me. No matter how you look at it, that's too much. No chance.
Whoops, well, I already paid, so there's nothing you can do about it now. Looks like you're out of luck.
You already paid? No way. Did you take my bank card without my permission again?
Take a chill pill. The introduction fee for first-timers is dirt cheap. $20. Can you believe the value? I covered that myself with my own pocket money, so just cool it, hothead, okay?
You seriously need to stop doing this. Who the hell do you think you are, taking my bank card and withdrawing all that money without even consulting me first?
Ugh, you and your old-fashioned opinions make me sick. You think just because you're the man, you get to rule the roost and tell us girls what we can and can't do?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm asking is that you think more carefully and talk to me before doing stuff like that. We're supposed to be a couple, damn it! I pay for everything in this house. Millie's tuition fees, the rent, the gas and electric, groceries, repairs, clothes, everything! You think I'm happy with the fact that my salary isn't as high as it could be? I'm doing my best, babe. I want to provide you both with a comfortable life and make you happy. But there is a limit to what I can do in such a short space of time. I only have one body. As a mother and a wife, you should think more carefully before making such huge financial decisions.
Here we go. As usual, the excuses come pouring in. Limit this and doing my best that. It's pathetic. I think I might throw up. Isn't the answer to all of your problems staring you in the face? Get a better job, you goddamn sloth. Do you have any idea just how important a woman's physical beauty is? A man's value is determined by his salary and education. A woman's value is determined by her looks. I may be kind enough to let the fact that you earn such a pathetically low salary slide, but don't you dare try and drag me and my daughter down with you. Besides, it's only $5,000. I'm sure you'll come up with it somehow. You are working super mega hard after all, aren't you? Any man with a brain cell or two would pull his socks up and show a little resourcefulness after being lucky enough to marry someone so far out of his league. Hey, old man! Come pick me up. I'm at Grand Central Station.
Sorry, I can't. I'm working right now. Please ask your mom instead.
Excuse me? Are you refusing to come and pick your daughter up? Mom's out for drinks today, so she can't.
I see. But our house is only 3 stops away from Grand Central Station. Why can't you just go home by train?
Wow, are you seriously telling your daughter to get on the train and walk around town on her own at this time of night?
This time of night? It's barely 7 p.m. You come home later than that all the time.
Look, this isn't my fault, okay? The guy I was supposed to be going on a date with today canceled on me last minute. Now I'm stranded. Plus, there's no way I'll be able to find a seat if I get the train from Grand Central. Do you actually expect me to stand and hold on to the handrail? Ugh. Oh, a taxi would be fine too. Just pay my fare.
Millie, listen. You're not stranded, and you're a young, fit high school student. Standing on a train for a 3-station journey is hardly a big ask.
Ew, you really are gross. You don't even seem a little bit worried about me despite all the incidents with weirdos touching girls on trains lately. How can you be so heartless?
It's not that I'm not worried, but I'm about to enter an important business negotiation. Tell you what, I'll come and pick you up once I'm done with this meeting, so just sit tight and wait for me, okay?
Nope, not good enough. Come now.
Huh?
If you don't cancel your stupid business meeting and come pick me up right now, I'll get a lift from some random guy hanging around the station. I swear I'll do it.
Stop this now, Millie! It's impossible for me to drop what I'm doing and come right away!
There's no such thing as impossible. You just don't care about me. Ah, I've got it. I'll get Mom's boyfriend to come pick me up instead.
Mom's... what?
Oh, lol? No way. Don't tell me you didn't notice. That Mom has a boyfriend?
A boyfriend? What's the hell?
You're so stupid, it's actually hilarious, lol. No wonder you get cheated on with wits as dull as yours.
Kylie's cheating on me?
I mean, in a sense she is. But since she doesn't view you as her husband, it technically doesn't count as cheating. I met him once. He's so dreamy. And not only that, but funny and kind too. You could learn a thing or two, old man. You and him are like polar opposites, lol. If you won't come and pick me up, this conversation is so over. Bye!
Kylie, where are you right now?
Out drinking? If you don't have anything important to say, don't message me. Not now, not ever.
Millie told me you're having an affair. She's joking, isn't she?
She actually told you? That girl does make me laugh. She's so spunky.
Is it true then?
Yep, 100% true. It blows my mind that you didn't notice and actually had to be told. You're the dumbest guy I've ever met. It just so happens that I'm out for drinks with him right now.
I can't believe you would do this to me. Are you insane?
Huh? Insane? Quite the contrary. This is the most reasonable thing I've ever done. In fact, you left me no choice. I did tell you, didn't I? Did you forget? That a woman's value is determined by her looks. falling in love keeps you young. That's a scientifically proven fact. So you see, I've got no choice but to keep falling in love. The problem with you is, far from making my heart flutter, I feel queasy and get the uncontrollable urge to vomit every time I see you. It's a shame, but that's only going to age me in the end.
Quit screwing me around, Kylie! Just what the hell am I to you?
Let me think. My slave?
What?
I haven't thought about you as my husband even once. Maybe calling you my wallet would be more appropriate. But even that would be overstating it. My change purse. That's what you are, lol. Whichever you want to go with, one thing's for sure. You're less than human.
Do you have any idea how hard I've worked to provide for you and Millie? To put a roof over your heads? To feed you? To clothe you?
Ugh, can't you see what a put-off this constant bragging about how hard you work is? Genuinely talented people, genuine hard workers, they don't have to brag or make this big show about how good they are, because their results speak for themselves. The fact you feel this perpetual need to convince me of how hard you work is very proof itself of your sheer incompetence and uselessness, both as a husband and a human being.
You seriously need to stop screwing me around. I've had it.
Oh, Diddums, did baby spit out his dummy? What's your problem now, loser? Let me remind you of something very important. Divorce is not an option for you.
Not an option? What makes you think that?
Remember how your dad works at my dad's company?
I know that.
The reason I was unfortunate enough to meet you in the first place was because our dads introduced us, so I knew you wouldn't have forgotten. If you dare to disobey me, it's over for him. I'll get your dad fired.
You'll do what now? Wait a second. That's going too far. Do you mean that?
Try me and find out. Anyway, I don't think I'll be coming home today. Me and the hunk have other arrangements, if you catch my drift. Make sure you do the housework when you get back, okay, change purse? I want the whole place sparkling. Oh yeah, there's a pile of washing by the stairs too. Get it all washed and hung out to dry, pronto. You can defy me if you like, but just remember, it'll mean your dad being out of a job. Toodles!
My wife and daughter are like different people to the ones I knew before we got married. I'm reaching my emotional limit and can't take much more. I do nothing but work, work, work to make them happy and see to it that their needs are met. These should be the best years of my life. Instead, I find myself staring vacantly at the plug hole while I take a shower, crying uncontrollably, lost and alone, more than I'd like to admit. I'm gonna show them both I won't be beaten and make them regret what they've done to me. That's why I came up with a plan. One day, I got the most outrageous message from my wife.
Where are you, David? I need you to do something for me.
Work.
My little slave creature really is working hard. What a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Anyway, about that thing I need you to do for me, you're going to pay off my boyfriend's debts.
I'm going to do what? He's in debt?
I know, right? I was surprised too. Something about the loan repayments from the time his business failed. Oh, he's so industrious. I can't imagine you ever trying to start a business.
What's your point? What does that have to do with me?
I need you to take over the repayments for him.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
It's hardly fair to let him carry on shouldering tens of thousands of dollars of debt all on his own, is it? Imagine how you'd feel if it was you. Just think how much faster he'll be out of the red if you pay it off together. Millie agrees. She's next to me nodding her head right now.
Cut the crap, Kylie. Why the heck would I help pay off the debts of the guy you're cheating on me with?
Ugh, you're so cruel and heartless. Have you no humanity? You call yourself family. Evidently not, because families look out for each other.
Family? Are you saying the guy you're cheating on me with is my family? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, get over it already. You're not seriously still mad about me cheating on you? You're so small-minded. Is that why you've been holding yourself up in the study when you get home from work ever since you found out? Your pettiness truly knows no bounds.
You could say it has something to do with it. Anyway, I have nothing to say to either of you.
So that's how you want to play this, is it? Shall we divorce then? Oh, silly me. I forgot. You can't. You're trapped, lol. Because you're my slave and divorce isn't an option for slaves. Accordingly, do not talk back to me, you miserable little man. You're only wasting your time. Time that could be more wisely spent earning money for me.
I won't be paying off your boyfriend's debts, and that's final. You're the one who chose him. Now suffer the consequences of your actions. Deal with it yourself somehow.
I see. What a shame. This was your chance to finally go up a little in mine and Millie's estimation, but you've blown it. How tragic. I almost feel sorry for you. Unfortunately, this means your husband rating is still 0. You're going to regret this. Good news!
What do you want? I'm at work.
Good. I hope you stay there making me money for the rest of your life. I just wanted to let you know you don't have a home anymore, Gramps.
Huh?
Mom's hunky boyfriend just came. He loaded all of your stuff into his car and tossed it all away at the garbage dump. Mom says he's moving in and you're moving out. It's just gonna be the 3 of us from now on. She told me to tell you never to show your face around here ever again. Oh yeah, but you still have to keep sending us money, even if it does barely amount to pocket change.
Finally?
Huh?
Nothing. Ignore that. Fine. Message received. I'll never come anywhere near either of you ever again.
Huh? What's with the attitude? Did you hear what I said? I said Mom's boyfriend came and threw all your stuff away. All of it. Oh yeah, and wait for it. He brought a dog's lead too, lol. He said, how about we use this and keep Change Purse in the yard? Oh, Change Purse is the new name Mom gave you, by the way. Mom thought it was a great idea. She said you're welcome to come back as long as you stay chained to a post in the yard when you're not at work making us money. Hey, old man, you ignoring me? Did you hear what I said?
Oops, my bad. I just got to my new pad for the night.
Did you hear me? I said you can come back as long as you live in the yard. Hurry and come home, doggy.
Like how I'm coming home.
Are you refusing a direct order from your master? You're probably staying in some cheap 1-star hotel with moldy walls and rats everywhere. The yard is far more suitable for you. Come home, doggy. There's a good boy.
I told you, I'm not coming home.
So you're homeless as of today, huh? Gross.
This $1,000 a night hotel is the best. It's been a while since I've put my feet up like this. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud, texting out loud. You would believe how clean this place is. And the facilities. Wow! Jacuzzi, foot massages, fully inclusive room service, gold chandeliers. I actually feel a little out of place. Hold on, I'll send you a pic.
Huh? What is this? Where's that? Where are you?
Hudson Yards.
Manhattan? Which hotel?
The Ritz-Carlton.
What? How the hell can you afford to stay there? Nah, no way, no. Thinking about it logically, there's no way you can, so you must be lying. Yep, you're lying to try to make me jealous. I can see right through your tricks, loser.
If you don't believe me, you're welcome to come. To the front of the building, that is. Go on, I'll come out and say hi. There's no way you're coming in my room, though.
None of this makes sense. How can you be staying there? That's one of the most expensive hotels in America. You don't have that kind of money.
Here's the thing. Ever since I was in my early 20s, since way before I met you guys, I studied investing while working.
Investing?
That's right. You know, stocks and shares.
Can you really make that much money doing that? If that's true, why are you working an office job for ambitionless losers?
Ambitionless losers? Listen, Millie, you're still in high school and you know barely anything about the world, which means you're not even qualified to hold opinions like that. Let me teach you something for nothing. Money doesn't come for free in this world. If you don't go out and work, you don't earn. And it's as simple as that. Besides, I'm hardly the Wolf of Wall Street. Even if I've done all right, I'm still an amateur. And the thought of taking the leap to getting by solely on my investments alone makes me uneasy. It's ultimately just a supplement to my main income. Something to take the edge off and afford me the luxury of treating myself to nice things every now and then.
I don't understand. You mean you can stay in a luxury 5-star hotel because you sold some stocks?
Yeah, that's basically it. It'll get real complicated if I try explaining in depth. But to put it in terms that you'll understand, I'm sitting on about $75,000 in pure profit right now.
How much? $75,000? You're lying! I refuse to believe it! No!
This isn't the only way I supplement my income either. To be honest, I think I could actually quit my job with all the separate income streams I've built up over the years. Not that this stuff has anything to do with you guys.
Wait! I just told Mom. I think she's about to message you. She looks really flustered.
I've changed my mind. I'm not even gonna come out to the front if you come now, so don't bother. Room service are bringing me a bottle of complimentary champagne as we speak.
Dad! Please, just come home and talk to us. You don't have to sleep chained to a post in the yard on a leash. I take it back.
Huh? Dad? Did you just call me Dad? That's strange. I could have sworn you called me nothing but crap like old man and Gramps until now. You were being vile and abusive until you found out I had some money. Aren't you even a little embarrassed?
Well, the thing with that is, that was all Mom's fault. Mom told me to speak to you like that, I promise.
The moment things are inconvenient for you, you switch to shifting the blame onto someone else. Tell you the truth, I've always had my hopes you would fix this awful attitude of yours. Sorry, but it's too late for you to redeem yourself now, and I've had enough. I'm calling a timeout. I can't take being around either of you anymore.
Don't say things like that. I'm begging you here. Your cute daughter is begging you. I'll be super kind to you from now on, I swear.
You'll be kind to me? So what? Who the hell do you think you are? Your kindness means nothing to me. I'm long past the point of mere exasperation. We're into the realm of hatred and disgust now. And that's just not a healthy place to be. You pushed me past my limit ages ago. I hope you and Mom's debt slave boyfriend get on like a house on fire. Let's hope he has some kind of value beyond his good looks. I've got my fingers crossed for you, sweetie.
Huh?
Bye, Millie!
I heard from Millie about how you made a killing on the stock market.
Turns out I do get some luck in life after all. Anyway, what do you want?
You're about to get even luckier. I've decided to give you another chance.
Huh?
On one condition. If you can promise me you'll continue bringing in the big bucks with the stock market. I'm willing to allow you to come home and be part of this family again. Not only that, but I'm open to the possibility of treating you like my husband again. Aren't you just the luckiest man on the planet? You must be over the moon. Well, what'll it be? Can you promise me that?
I can't think of a future more torturous.
Huh?
Which part of coming back to live with a pair of money-obsessed witches is supposed to have me over the moon? I intend on spending all the money I make from here on out exclusively on myself. I don't have a single cent for either of you.
Wait, what? A single cent? Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting out of your duties that easily. You'll be paying child support and covering our living expenses if we divorce. Mark my words.
What are you talking about? Do you ever think before you run that poisonous mouth of yours? Why would I have to pay child support when I never even adopted her? She's not my kid, Kylie. Why would I have to cover your living expenses when you cheated on me? Don't make me laugh.
Huh?
You should have done your research before embarrassing yourself by coming at me with this crap. Besides, what makes you think I'd come back and live with you in the first place?
Do you plan on abandoning me, your wife? Is that what you're saying? Women as special as me only come around once in a blue moon. You'll never find someone else like me.
God, I hope you're right. Anyway, I know you said a woman's value is determined solely by her looks. But no one can fight the aging process, and you won't be fresh-faced and sprightly forever. Don't you think a truly wonderful, virtuous woman is one who possesses kindness, sensitivity, and humanity? One who's thoughtful and looks out for others? Who's respected and admired for her selflessness? You don't possess a single one of those traits. In fact, you're basically the polar opposite on all counts. That's why I'm breaking up with you.
Huh? You're breaking up with me?
We're getting a divorce.
Oh. I take it you don't care what happens to your dad then. You really are disgusting for throwing your own father under the bus like this.
He already quit your dad's company.
What?
I called him as soon as I found out you were cheating on me with Dead Boy. You get yourself away from that filthy skank immediately! I'm not so committed to this company that I'd sacrifice my own son's happiness to stay here. To hell with them! Was his rather impassioned response. Apparently, he handed his resignation in before the day was up.
Filthy skank.
To be honest, I do feel guilty about my dad losing his job over this. But it's not like I struggle to make money myself anymore. So I'll be looking after him from here on out. He's gonna be living out a comfy retirement, free of money worries at my place.
Wait, what? What am I supposed to do? Where does that leave me?
Where does it leave you? I don't follow.
There'll be no one left to give me money with you gone. How am I supposed to pay the bills?
Don't worry, your boyfriend can always contact his loan shark again.
This isn't the time for jokes. He doesn't even have a job.
Huh? Wait, so that means you chose a debt-ridden NEET over me? Ah, I get it. The plan was to sponge off the fruits of the inhumane amount of hours I was putting in at the office, all the while living a cozy, carefree existence at home with Millie and Debt Boy.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, it was. This isn't a joke, Kylie. And to be honest, the fact you didn't see this coming a mile off actually astonishes me. You'll be hearing from my lawyer regarding the divorce proceedings over the coming days. I hope you're ready for the exorbitant amount of compensation you'll be paying.
Compensation? What makes you think I can afford to pay you compensation?
Whether you can afford it or not isn't my problem. But since we're divorcing as a result of your affair, there's no way you're gonna get out of paying it.
My affair is the cause of the divorce, is it? Do you have anything to back that wild claim up? I don't know anything about an affair.
Tell me something, Kylie. What made the two of you think I was just gonna stay at home and take your abuse while paying for you to exist in perpetuity? Are you completely detached from reality?
Because you didn't have anywhere else to go?
I've been waiting for you to kick me out for a little while now, actually. You made so little effort to hide the affair, you were practically advertising it. So I assumed it was only a matter of time before you kicked me out and moved the new guy in. I approached a private investigator as soon as I figured out what was going on and had him collect comprehensive evidence of your extracurricular activities. That includes photos of you guys loading all of my belongings into the car and tossing them out at the garbage dump. Everything.
No way. Please, baby. Please don't divorce me, anything but that. I need you, baby. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm pregnant. The baby's yours, sweetie.
We haven't been near each other in over a year. Just give up already. You disgust me. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. There was one thing that really riled me up. All that crap about giving me a husband rating? I mean, seriously? Let me return the favor and give you a wife rating before I block you forever. The results are in, and yep, it's a 0. You're fired! I would never have imagined in my wildest dreams they'd do this, but to my amazement, Kylie and Millie tried to barge past security at the hotel I was staying at a few hours after I blocked her. Kylie grabbed hold of the receptionist amidst the chaos, somehow hoping to get my room number out of her. Obviously, 5-star hotels don't put up with that kind of thing. The two of them were subsequently taken away by the security guards, who leapt into action after the initial surprise assault. I felt awful for the hotel staff, so I headed down to reception with a box of chocolates and apologized profusely as soon as everything was over. I can't deny it, though. The sight of them being dragged away by security like a pair of out-of-control horses was just too much to bear. I couldn't contain my laughter, so much so that my stomach still hurts a few hours later. The divorce went through without a hitch, and I received compensation proportionate in amount to what my ex-wife did to me. When the sum was announced, the color immediately drained from Kylie's face. She begged and pleaded with her dad to pay it for her, but he swiftly refused. Apparently, the hole left by my dad's departure from his company was pretty big. He came down on her like a ton of bricks for causing him so many problems. Kylie's boyfriend was so stupefied when he heard the figure, he couldn't figure out which was bigger, the compensation or his own debt. And not long after, he pulled a Houdini-level vanishing act. Eventually, Kylie had no choice but to make ends meet by working like a dog. She spends her mornings working part-time at a supermarket and her evenings at a bar. As for Millie, I accepted that part of her attitude problem could probably be attributed to the influence of her wicked mother, and decided to cover some of her tuition fees out of pity until she graduated high school. However, she could no longer afford to go to the same private high school I'd been paying for her to go to all this time, and had to settle for a cheap public high school full of ruffians. Last I heard, she was trying to survive her school life as best as she could by keeping her head down and avoiding the gang members and various other delinquents. As for me, thanks to my diligent efforts to establish several reliable income streams while putting in long hours at the office over the years, now I'm living a carefree, relaxing life. With my mom and dad at the family home, which I just had renovated. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be living a life of joyous peace and quiet after everything I went through.
Miles, where did you go? I heard you disappeared halfway through while the doctor was explaining the symptoms of our son's illness to you. I'm not back at 100% myself yet, so I really need to know what's going on. Miles? What happened? Where are you?
Not what happened. Come on, Jade. I just found out my son has an incurable illness. Anyone would feel shaken about to hearing a bomb like that dropped on them.
Maybe so. But he's still your son, you know. Surely we have a duty as his parents to understand the disease and the treatment he'll have to go through? I understand exactly how you feel. Believe me, I do. But even though he was born with this illness that he may never recover from, he's still doing his best to survive. He's still fighting. We have to fight too, Miles. We have to do it for him.
This is your fault.
What?
It's got nothing to do with me. You're the one who gave birth to a sickly kid, which means he's your responsibility.
Hold on a minute. What the hell? If you're being serious, what a horrible thing to say. Don't you think I was surprised myself when I found out he had a potentially incurable illness when he was born? That doesn't change the fact he's our son. I struggled and I suffered, and I did my best to bring him into this world. Why would you say something like that?
You're the one who gave birth to a sickly kid. You and no one else. What do you expect me to say? He's got nothing to do with me, and he ain't my problem. I intend to go about my life as usual.
Miles, hold on. What the hell are you saying? Please, can we speak in person? We can't discuss something this important over message. It's so impersonal. You haven't been to see me at the hospital even once.
Do you have any idea how long it takes me to drive to the hospital? 30 minutes! Sheesh. Would you just put a lid on it already, woman? You're real annoying. Surely you can figure out how to get by on your own somehow. You're a mom now. Can't rely on me for everything all the time. What does your signature look like? Can you send me a picture?
What? Why? Oh, right. Do you want it for the birth certificate?
Like hell I do. We're getting a divorce. I'll just forge it if you don't tell me.
Oh my god! I'm in a hospital bed after finding out our newborn son has an incurable illness and you're divorcing me? Where the hell did this Miles come from? I barely recognize you anymore. You changed yesterday as soon as you found out about our son's illness. This sickly kid. I'm divorcing you. Seriously? What has gotten into you?
I already told you. I don't want anything to do with that sickly brat.
Wow. Just wow, Miles. Are you serious? Tell me you're not, please.
You think I joke about something like this? I want the perfect family. A beautiful wife who always gets the housework done on time. A healthy child. The kid you just gave birth to doesn't even come close to my ideal vision. He's subpar and defective at best, which is 100% your responsibility.
Wait, what? Are you saying you married me because I'm good at housework?
Bingo! You enjoy housework. You enjoy cooking. And to top it off, you're not bad looking either. What's more, you're completely subservient to me. I really like all that stuff about you, babe. I also like the fact you're timid and have low self-esteem. The fact you struggle to assert yourself means you're really easy to deal with.
I see. So you've never loved me.
Loved you? I never knew you were such a romantic, babe. What is this, a chick flick? What does that matter anyway? I always fulfilled my duties as a husband, didn't I? Have you ever struggled for money? Even once? Has there ever not been food on the table? Huh? I'm an elite husband of the kind most women would kill for. Not just that, but my mom and dad are stinking rich. I'm one of life's winners, the chosen few, the cream of the crop. I think you get it. Anyway, if anything, you should be grateful you got to marry me, even if only temporarily. Aren't you happy you got to find out what it was like to live with such a fine specimen of a man? Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened, sweet cheeks.
I thought you loved me this whole time. I really did. But now I understand. You're despicable, and I have nothing else to say to you.
Why would you believe something like that? You're so presumptuous, babe. Despicable? Roar, get him, tiger. But hey, on the bright side, if I'm that despicable, you'll be eager to get this divorce over with as quickly as possible, right? I'm pleased we see eye to eye on this. Good girl. And don't worry, babe. I accept I'm the one who initiated the divorce, so I don't mind if I have to pay compensation. Child support is basically a foregone conclusion for dads in this day and age. The system is rigged against us men, so naturally you'll be getting that too. That just about covers everything. We're done here.
Miles, where are you right now?
What do you want, Mom? I'm hella busy right now.
Sorry to disturb you, but there's something I need to ask you about your divorce with Jade.
Oh, it's about the divorce? Isn't she just the worst? I mean, seriously, the nerve. Can you believe she had the chutzpah to give birth to such a sickly kid and then expect me to have anything to do with it?
Yes, the worst. Truly, the most disgraceful thing I've ever seen in all my years on this earth. You, that is.
Huh? Me?
Are you a moron as well as a scumbag? Obviously, I mean you. Who else could be described in such terms in this situation? You run away from the hospital with your tail between your legs the moment you find out your newborn son has an incurable disease. Who other than you could be the scumbag here?
Quit messing around, Mom. That stings, even for a joke. You seriously expect me to raise a kid like that?
He's your son, so obviously I do. Although looking at your behavior, maybe it's for the best he grows up not knowing you exist. Because we sure as hell don't need two wastes of space like you on this planet. I feel so awful for Jade. She's a lovely girl who deserves so much better than this.
Don't give her your sympathy, Mom. What the hell? How am I the bad guy here? What need would I have for a sickly kid like that? He'd be nothing but a burden. Not just sickly, but incurably sickly. That means his whole life. Anyone would hesitate to put their time and money into raising such a defective excuse for a human.
In that case, maybe I should toss you in the trash where you belong then. You suffered from the same disease as little Billy when you were a baby after all. Did you know that? Oh yeah, Billy is your son's name.
Huh?
Isn't it lovely? Me and Jade decided on it.
No, not that. What do you mean I had the same disease?
That's right. The doctor told me there was a chance you might never recover. In spite of that, I still raised you. Then when you were 4 months old, it disappeared on its own and you made a full recovery. You have no idea how glad I was.
What the? So it's not an incurable disease after all. You should really go and tell Jade and the doctor. I don't think they got the memo.
I know you're a complete moron, but are you short of seeing too? How many times do I have to tell you the doctors don't know whether it'll get better? In some cases it does, in some it doesn't.
You've put me in a real difficult spot here, Mom. How can I make an informed decision on the divorce without having access to all the information? You should have told me this way before now.
Excuse me? It seems to me like you've already made your mind up on the divorce.
Nah, I'm flexible on this. If he recovers from his illness, then I won't divorce her. In that case, she can still make the grade and still gets to be my wife.
Even if you want to stay with her, she's done with you now after how you've acted. Surely you realize that.
I told you! I only acted like that because I thought the brat was gonna be sickly and infirm forever. If that's not the case, I'm happy to apologize.
That won't be necessary.
It won't?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's about the compensation. It turns out the amount you'll be paying is actually higher than we initially expected. I take it you understand why.
Huh? How can I understand if you don't tell me? Stop messing me around, Mom.
That's right. When you made your escape from the hospital, you went straight to your lover's house to live with her, didn't you? I'm sat enjoying a coffee at her house right now. So make sure you hurry and come see me soon. I'll say that one more time. Get your backside over here right now.
Mom?
Oh yeah, and make sure you grab the divorce papers while you're at it. Pronto.
Mom, please, just wait a sec. I need to confirm something real quick here. You're on my side here, aren't you?
Cut the crap, Miles. I'm sick of your attitude. I'm in the apartment block run by Peeps Properties on 7th Avenue, room 201. That's where you've been living since making your cowardly escape, isn't it? I couldn't find you at the old house, so I figured this was the only place you could be. You can't keep running, Miles. Oh, and by the way, I explained everything to your lover. Turns out she didn't have a clue you were married with a child on the way. It looks like you've gotten yourself into quite the mess, huh? Anyway, chop chop, son. You better not keep me waiting.
You've been tracking me down? Mom, look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll apologize. I'll pay compensation. I'll do anything. Just don't tell Jade or Dad about this, please?
That ship has already sailed. Jade's known about what you've been doing behind her back for ages now.
She knew? Like hell she did! How? Look, I'm only telling you this because you're my mom. But I went to every length to ensure my secret never got out. I moved with double agent level stealth. My cover was flawless.
Jade loved you from the bottom of your heart. When you love someone that much, you notice even the tiniest change in their behavior. When she announced that she was pregnant, she said you seemed a lot less pleased than she expected you to be. Disappointed, even. Obviously, she couldn't go confronting you based on that alone. But she said that after the announcement, you became more and more distant by the day, eventually getting so bad you barely ever communicated. On top of that, she said you were acting all kinds of strange. I don't think I need to say anything else. I know you know what I mean. She broke down in tears and told me everything when she couldn't take keeping it all bottled up any longer. After that, I decided to hire a private investigator.
So you did hire a private investigator, huh? I had my suspicions. I hate backstabbing women like you who sneak around in the shadows like cowardly rats. Have you thought about my feelings even once?
Sneaking around like cowardly rats? You've got some nerve. Who's the one who's been sneaking around his wife's back having an affair? Do you have any idea what you've done to that poor girl? You were having an affair. Not only that, but you abandon your kid the moment you realize he's ill? You are not fit to be a parent. You couldn't atone for what you've done even if you had 10 lifetimes. Do you have any idea how much pain and suffering you've caused your wife? How fragile her mental state is now because of you? And yet, here you are acting like you've done nothing wrong, like butter wouldn't melt, accusing us of being at fault.
Come on, Mom, I get it! I'll apologize for the affair. Can we just put this to bed already? Can you please tell Jade to hold off on the divorce for the time being?
What? You expect her to hold off on the divorce? You cannot be serious. My head hurts.
The kid's gonna get better, right? You said it yourself. If he doesn't get better, we go through with the divorce. If he does get better, we don't. It's pretty simple. How does that sound? Let's face it, she's gonna be over the moon when she hears she's still in with a chance with me.
Wow, you are just... What do I even say to this level of... I just can't. Your divorce is already set in stone, and you're a delusional moron in genuine need of psychiatric help if you think otherwise. Me and Jade will be looking after little Billy from now on.
Wait, what? Why would you be involved?
To be more precise, me and your father. You are aware Jade isn't in contact with her family and doesn't know any of her relatives, aren't you? That's why me and your dad intend to be there to support her through thick and thin.
Just tell me one thing, Mom. Why are you so committed to having Jade's back? I'm your son, not her!
Well, there is the fact that I feel a degree of responsibility for my scumbag son betraying and abandoning her. But even regardless of that, I've always thought she's a wonderful person. Plus, and I never told you about this, but she's my cooking teacher.
Your cooking teacher?
I've been brushing up on my cooking skills for at least a few years now. You always made sure to tell me how awful my cooking was ever since you were a little boy. I wanted to get better for when I had grandkids to look after one day. Memories of you blurting out things like, "I ain't eating this crap, do better!" and throwing your plate against the wall, or flushing the food I made you down the toilet stick out in my mind all too vividly. I can't tell you how much it always shocked me. Besides, you must at least know about Jade. She's been running a cooking class since before you were married. She's a certified teacher. I kept it a secret from everyone because I wanted you all to be surprised when you tasted the difference in my food. And Jade was kind enough to keep it on the down low. Back when you introduced me to her as your girlfriend, I was so pleased when I found out she loved to cook. I'd always imagined how amazing it would be if you had a wife who could cook. So yes, Jade is just fantastic. Unfortunately, you're a reprehensible dirtbag, which is why she has my full support over the divorce.
Whatever. That's enough. I'm done with this conversation. Plus, if you're gonna be supporting her, then she won't be needing compensation from me anymore, will she? I'm actually pleased.
That's completely unrelated. You'll be paying every penny of the compensation and child support you owe her. We'll lawyer up if you refuse. Oh yeah, one more thing. You probably think you're still getting inheritance from me and your dad, don't you? I hate to break this to you, my dear son, but every last penny of it, assets and all, are going into a fund for little Billy when he grows up.
What? Wait a second. No! Surely you can't do that. I'm your son. That means I have a legal right to my inheritance. Yeah, that's right. You can't do that. I will get what's mine.
Oh, yes, we can. There is such a process called disinheritance of an heir. If you don't know what that means, I suggest you look it up. What a shame. Your future's already been laid out for you. It's been that way ever since you made the decision to cheat on your wife.
Mom, please! I'm your son! We're family! Flesh and blood! How can you toss me by the wayside while being so blindly loyal to a stranger? Have you never loved me?
Of course I loved you. I've always loved you and done my best to provide for you no matter what. Even when you threw away your food in front of my eyes, even when you set fire to the scarf I knitted you, even when I caught you tipping other children upside down to steal their milk money, even when I caught you stealing money from my purse, I loved you because you were my son.
Mom, stop digging at the past! It's hardly fair to use ancient history against me like this. But you're right. It's just like you say. I'm your son!
Loved. Past tense. Even love has its limits, Miles. And mine and your father's love for you has well and truly been exhausted this time. We want nothing more to do with you.
Whoa, 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 slow down! Now you're really going too far. Wait!
I will not wait. Our minds are made up, and this is not negotiable. Really, you've got some gall to play the victim. Have you never loved me? Have you heard yourself? I saw all your chat history with Jade. What did you say to her when she asked you the very same question?
Oh man, I just can't catch a break today! Mom! Please forgive me! I'm gonna be there for my son! For little Barry, I swear!
His name is Billy. And no, you are most certainly not. Oh, and by the way, your father just arrived at your lover's house. We're both waiting for you. Now hurry the hell up.
What? Why is Dad there too? Wasn't he away on business?
He was, but now he's back. So let's all have a nice, pleasant chat together. To put it in a way you'll understand, it's time for me and your father to fulfill our final responsibilities to you by cutting our defective son out of our lives once and for all. It It goes without saying that Miles didn't have the courage to show up at his lover's house where his mom and dad were waiting. Instead, once again running away with his tail between his legs, this time to his coworker's house, where he begged him to give him refuge. However, his coworker couldn't help but feel suspicious and was worried he might be getting wrapped up in some kind of trouble. When he pressed Miles for an explanation, he went to great lengths to rearrange the story in a way that was convenient for him, omitting anything that might show him in a negative light. But in spite of his best efforts, his coworker, who is known for being short-tempered, yelled, "Quit being such a pain in everyone's ass!" snatched his phone, and called Miles' dad. His dad drove down at once and dragged his son kicking and screaming out of his coworker's toilet, which he had attempted to lock himself inside. After that, Miles broke down in tears and begged my parents to convince me not to go through with the divorce, not to mention bombarding me with messages. Of course, I ignored him and continued with the proceedings. Thankfully, the divorce went through without a hitch, thanks to the help of my in-laws. They were super cooperative and kindly went to the trouble of finding a lawyer while I had my hands full with recovering in the hospital and the shock of finding out about my son's illness. It turned out I wasn't the only one Miles had been deceiving. He was forced to pay compensation not only to me, but also to his lover, who had no idea he was a married man. My son's illness was called congenital hyperinsulinism. Fortunately, it only ended up being temporary, and he made a full recovery after 3 weeks. Now we're living together at home, and he's full of energy and a joy to be around. Me and the in-laws are absolutely smitten with him, and they come over to see him every single day. I count my lucky stars that I was able to get his deadbeat dad out of our lives. What kind of monster could say they don't want anything to do with such a cute little boy? When I was at rock bottom after getting hit with the divorce, lost in a daze with no idea what to do, my stepmom hugged me tightly and said she loved me as if I was her own daughter. Miles could never understand just how reassuring it feels to hear such kind words in a time of need. That said, I don't intend on taking that kindness for granted. Which is why I plan on finding a job so I can bring in the money we need to raise Billy into a fine young man. I'm also praying he grows up to be thoughtful and kind. The last thing the world needs is another Miles.
Miss Kelly, do you have a second for me? Mom! Of course, I have a second. What's up? Is everything all right? It's about tomorrow. Do you have any plans? If not, I have lunch planned with some of my friends, so I was wondering if I could ask you to drive me to and from the restaurant. Oh, I'm sorry, but I actually have a hospital appointment tomorrow, so I'm not sure I can really help you out. Huh? Hospital? Wait, you're not getting fertility treatments, are you? Yeah, exactly. You still haven't given up? How much longer are you planning on continuing with treatments? I'm not sure. I haven't really given any thought on quitting. I want to keep trying until I'm satisfied with how much I've tried. Satisfied? Well, how exactly do you plan on being satisfied? You've been at this for almost 3 years already. You should give up. You need to get a move on with your life. But both Justin and I want to have a baby, so I want to keep trying for just a little longer. It's a waste. What? A waste? I know that fertility treatments cost a lot of money. Just to be frank here, it's a waste. Don't you think it's a waste to be throwing away money year after year? Since we both want to do it, it never really crossed my mind at all that it would be a waste of money or time. I'm saying that logic is a waste. If you spend that kind of money on treatments, you could be saving it or going on vacation overseas. Not to mention, you're a nurse, but you only work part-time. You should work full-time to make sure that you earn more money. You'll be able to save more money for the future, too. I understand that we'd be able to save more money that way. You're probably right about that, but I want to focus on my fertility treatments. Stop making me repeat myself. You need to stop with your fertility treatments and send me money. Send you money? I'm sorry. I'm talking about the money that you always send me to help me out. I'm sorry, I was being so blunt about it. Don't worry about it too much. Uh-huh. What I'm trying to say is, worry about the people that exist before you worry about the kids that don't exist. Do you understand me? My valuable son married you, and this is making all of it go to waste. You need to stop this. What about taking care of me? I'm sure you don't care about me at all, do you? I'm getting turned down for being taken to and from my lunch tomorrow. I'm so sad. I thought we were family, but apparently you don't really consider us the same way, do you? I'm sorry, I really didn't mean anything by that. If I've offended you, I'm really sorry about that. If you can't take me tomorrow, can you take me to the hot springs next month? I wanted to go on vacation because I haven't gone in a long time. Come on, you can do that for me, right? We don't have to go far. It can be close. Hot springs, huh? I'll talk about it with Justin and see what we can do. You have money to spend on fertility treatments. I'm sure you have enough money to take me on vacation, right? Make sure you put in a good word for me. Miss Kelly, I'm struggling a little bit this month. Can you increase the amount of money that you send me for help? Mom, I have to ask, what exactly are you spending all of your money on? We literally sent you extra the other day and you've already spent all of it? Justin and I are both out of money to spare. I have a lot of things that I need to handle. Besides, you two quit your fertility treatment, right? I know that you two have stopped going to the hospital recently. Wait, why didn't you tell me before I found out on my own anyway? You really could have said something, couldn't you? I'm sorry, we had our timing to tell you. What are you talking about timing, LOL? I'm sure you were just spending the extra money on your own greed and fooling around on your own, right? You realize that adults shouldn't be doing that, right? You need to act like a grown-up. I mean, at least you don't have any more money you're wasting on your fertility treatments, so that's a win. Now you can start sending me more money as a thank you, LOL. I'm not using it on any kind of leisure, and it wasn't a waste for me to spend money on fertility treatments. And the only reason we were sending you money to begin with was because you said you needed money to spend on daily necessities. You remember the first time you asked us for help, right? It's not like we have a lot of money to spare to begin with. I really hope you understand where I'm coming from. If you have money to spare on fertility treatments, you definitely have spare money to send to me, right? LOL. Besides, what exactly can a woman like you, who can't even have kids, do? Tell me, you can only work and make money, right? If I'm not complaining that I can't have a grandchild soon, it only makes sense, right? Makes sense, huh? Ah, I have an idea. Why don't you just become a full-time employee somewhere? Then you can make more money than a part-time job. You'll even get bonuses from that. You should definitely do that instead. Just give up on a kid, okay? Just quit your stupid part-time job, LOL. A woman who can't even give birth just needs to focus on work, LOL. Mom, I'm not working anymore. Huh? I quit my job because we found out that I was pregnant. That's why we won't be able to send you any kind of money anymore. Huh? Pregnant? Did you mistype that or... You're infertile, right? Yes. You were getting treatments for it, right? Yes, I was. I really had a difficult time getting pregnant, but we were able to make a baby. Are you telling me the truth? I am telling you nothing but the truth. Would you like to see proof of my pregnancy? I don't need to see any proof. I mean, it doesn't really matter though. Who knows if the baby will successfully make it to term, right? There are a lot of risks, am I right, LMAO? How could you be so disgusting? I was so glad to have put distance between you and our family. Put distance? What exactly are you talking about, LOL? We all actually moved. Huh? We all moved out of that town last night. Moved out? Where? Wait, where is Justin then? Justin quit his job? It has nothing to do with you anymore, so you don't need to worry about a thing. Of course it has to do with me. I'm his mother, and your mother-in-law. I mean, yeah, I guess it says that on the papers, but we have always wanted to cut ties with you. Both of us. Justin is saying that too? I don't believe it. That would never happen. He's such a kind soul. He would never do that. Yeah, you're right. Justin is an incredibly kind person. That's exactly why he got tired of your day-to-day behavior. He just couldn't get over the attitude you had towards me, and especially the things you were telling me while we were trying to get pregnant. Attitude? Things I said? What are you talking about? Remember all the terrible things you told me while I was getting the fertility treatments? Here, let me jog your memory. Fertility treatments are basically a waste. You're just burning money away. Waste. Terrible. Easy. Send money. The attitude you had where you felt entitled to have us send you money every other week. We were almost hopeless, but kept trying to get pregnant while we got treatment. Everything you said hit us right where it hurt, and it was very distasteful to say the least. We're family. I just had to tell you the truth. Calm down. I had no intention of hurting either one of you. You should know that. You really can't understand such a simple concept. I see. Okay, then let me just tell you the truth. As family. The money that Justin and I earn from our hard work is not money for you to spend. I was always irritated by how insensitive you were. Your ideas of only ever caring about yourself. I'm sure everyone around you hates you and talks about you behind your back, too. You were even tricked by the person you cheated on with. I was surprised to know that the money we were sending you was just being used by some man. You should have seen the look on Justin's face. Oh, your husband knows everything that we know, by the way. He says he's going to divorce you right away. That's why he's not even home yet, right? Oh well, why would he be there? He moved with us. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? I just had to tell you the truth. As family. Oh wait, this isn't just my truth. It's a literal fact, LOL. What are you talking about? He's away on vacation with one of his friends. Oh, that's a total lie. What? Hang on. What are you talking about me cheating too? Please stop spewing bullshit. It's really tiring me. Huh? Bullshit, huh? You think so? I'm staring at a picture of you going into a hotel with some man. That's so strange. What exactly were you two doing in this photo then? Are you trying to get revenge now or something? You're seriously such a cutthroat bitch, you know that? The only reason you couldn't get pregnant was because of how rotten your personality was. I'm sure even if you have a baby, it'll have some kind of deformity or live a terrible life. I don't really care what you think. You can say whatever you want. Oh, actually, I have a little message for you from Dad. I'm going to leave the whole divorce up to the lawyers. So he's saying that from now on. Make sure you talk to his lawyers about anything you want to tell him. Sure, I'll divorce him, no problem, LOL. I don't care about a shitty, good-for-nothing man like that anyway. You just remember what you've done to me. Miss Kelly, please. I need you to tell me where you guys are. I have really repented and looked back on all my mistakes. Just like you were saying, I was being fooled by the person I was in a relationship with. He had claimed that he ran a business, but the reality of it was that he was jobless. And he was even married. Can you believe that? I told him the truth, that I was already married. Mom, you really have to stop contacting me. I have made it so that you can contact me in case of an emergency until the divorce is finalized. That's the only reason I haven't blocked you. If you keep contacting me like this, I will have my lawyer figure something out. This is an emergency to me! I want to apologize to my husband correctly, too. Please give me another chance. I can't do that. I have no intention of ever forgiving you. Justin and Dad both say they have seen even less intention of forgiving you. I've seriously had a change of heart, so please, let me see you guys. I think that someone else should be the judge of whether or not you have had a change of heart. You telling me you've changed doesn't really ring true. Well then, what the hell am I supposed to do? I won't have a place to live, and all of my family members have left me. How am I supposed to continue living? How about you figure that out on your own? I don't want to have a divorce. I don't want to break up. Well, the whole thing started because you were having an affair, and if this keeps going on, I'm sure the divorce will be brought in front of a judge in court. I don't think there's any benefit to you dragging this out. I don't care! If it turns into a court case, I'll be able to see him in court. Like I said earlier, he has no intention on working things out with you at all. Just let him go already. No! Never! I just can't let it go! It's not fair! I totally understand that. Right? You do understand, right? You didn't give up on your fertility treatments till you finally got pregnant, right? That's proof that you shouldn't give up until you feel like you've exhausted all your options. But you told me this once. You need to move on with your life. I feel like that's the exact advice you need to follow right now, don't you think? LMAO. The only reason that we figured out her affair and where the money was going was because of my father-in-law asking us for some advice. He had figured that she was cheating on him, so he hired a PI to get evidence of the affair. And since Justin was considering changing jobs and I was pregnant, he figured that he would just make the change and move out with us to get away from her. He had always been a kind man ever since I've known him. He's always protected us from the crazy and wild mom. At first, he was hesitant to move in with us because he didn't want to bother us. But I was totally fine with the whole idea. If anything, I'm more happy that he lives with us. And while we were all enjoying our new lives, my mother-in-law was being sued by the man's wife. And she was also struggling to pay for herself. Apparently, she's struggling pretty badly. The neighbors and her relatives are all keeping her at arm's distance because of her behavior. No one is there to help her out. I mean, she brought everything on herself, so I really don't feel like I pity her at all. The other day, I was able to give birth to a child between my husband and I. He's adorable, and I really can't believe how much I love him. He's too cute that I completely forget about that woman. My father-in-law's court case was also over, and he was successfully a divorced man. She wanted to try to drag the whole thing out to make sure that they were still technically in a relationship, but she was apparently struggling pretty dang bad in her private life. The second that he said he was going to completely get rid of all compensation, she agreed to get a divorce real quick. It's really a sad story till the very end. But we didn't care at all about the fact that we wouldn't be receiving any compensation either. If anything, we thought that it was much more important and valuable for us to move away from her as soon as possible. You really can't underestimate the strength of your child, though. They have the power to lift your spirits, even when you're at your lowest low. I hope to live life to the fullest with my new family of 4. I'm happy to say that my life is incredible right now.